Hello, this is Space Cadet Rewind, and we're gonna continue with Descent Freespace, the Great War. Let's see, what were we doing here?
In this mission, we will be assaulting a secondary supply and rearming facility under Hammer of Light control. It is located in an asteroid belt
We're
in
fighting
the
the
Antares
students.
system. Intelligence indicates
Have I
the
fixed
main
the lag
defenses will
problem
be
yet?
two
I don't
sentry
know.
guns and one wing of the student fighters. Recently, the transfer of cargo into this area has increased dramatically. It appears to be coming from the Ribose system. This jump node to the Ribose system is approximately 10 kilometers away. It will be the only means of escape. All of the Gemini transports and freighters must be destroyed before they reach the subspace node.
Alright, so we're killing a bunch of freighters.
A wing of GTA freighters will come in to recover remaining cargo. Keep the area secure until they are finished. Good luck.
Alright, so what ships do we have? Apollo, Valkyrie, Athena, Medusa. Well, I mean, we wanna... The fighters are so shit at fighting even, like, freighters, like any kind of capital, anything approaching a capital ship. So I feel like I should just, be a bomber and get some bombs. Tsunami bombs. Anti-bomber missile. I wonder if the anti-bomber missile is like good enough for blowing up freighters. So the Valkyrie is more of a multi-role fighter bomber. Or are you saying the Medusa is? Standard issue, because we got the interceptors. The Medusa, okay. Well, I guess we're just continuing the Wing Commander tradition of bombers just being overpowered. I'm gonna leave my wingmates as is. Because there's no more big bombs to go around. Oh, I could like get rid of, well, it's fine. Heading for the subspace node. I don't know where they are exactly, but we feel like we gotta clear out the fighters before we worry about the freighters. Hopefully it'll take them a while to get there. I mean, they seem to be pretty slow when they're on my side, so, you know, should have plenty of time for this.
Great shot.
Oh, and I guess I should tell Alpha Wing, engage enemy. I think by default they just sort of like stay on my wing and are useless. You kind of have to tell them to get out there. Good. Launching 2 tsunamis, which is way overkill. Oh, these things actually don't seem that tough. This one's bigger, though. Come on. Wow, that's slow. Alright. Oh, right, I guess I could always, like, rearm. And think about that. Which makes me question why, like, okay, why were there no bombs to go around if they have bombs to rearm? Did they just cloak? What happened? Or I guess they blew up. It looked weird. Yeah, every time I think it's hit bombs, you want them. I do want them. I think that's a turret over there. Anyone in chat ever use Rewaz? Well, I don't know if I count as in chat, but yes, I use Rewaz all the time for old games without gamepad support. Rewaz is excellent.
Keep the area secure until our freighters have arrived.
Oh, that's just a fighter. Alright, well. Take care of that. Who's shooting me? Another fighter. It looked like there was like almost no one here, then all of a sudden I'm surrounded by fighters. I guess they all jumped in. I would not call Joypadder good. Joypadder is like, what year is it? I mean, I guess if you don't want to pay for something like Rewaz, and you don't mind not being able to remap your actual, like, you could only... Joypadder can only remap a gamepad, like, to a keyboard. You can't, like, remap it to other gamepad commands, which is very limiting. But, if that's all you need, then I guess it'll do you. Oh, that was overkill. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Rewaz. That's the big sticky point, is it costs money, but I think if you have need of what Rewaz does for you, it is well worth the money, especially if you get it on sale, because they do regular sales. What am I using for controls? I am using Hoda setup. Big joystick and a big throttle.
I need to rearm. Calling in support.
Which is, well, it's very nice for, you know, turning and controlling your throttle, as you might expect. But I don't like, you know, it's just, there's a bunch of extra buttons, like there's a bunch of buttons on this, but they're not very, like, convenient or, like, easy to actually use. Do I have, like, a turret that's, like, automatically shooting them? Like with an Avenger cannon?
Return to base.
I don't know if there's just someone behind me, but it kind of looks like there's just sort of shots automatically coming from the top of my ship. Alright, well, we did it. Is Rewas easy to use? There are presets. They have a community feature.
Excellent work. The area has been secured and no Hammer of Light ships escaped.
Well, let him talk.
Persistence in accomplishing your objectives is to be commended.
Yeah, I've got the T-16,000. Oh, hey, you're welcome. I'm glad I actually managed to get people to try Wing Commander, because that game, like, the foundation of this channel was me playing that game and just being kind of shocked at how friendly it is. You know, how modern it feels despite how ancient it actually is. But so here's the thing about Rewas is that a lot of the things that it does are, like, quite advanced, and so they're just sort of inherently kind of a little tricky to get your head around. But it does as good a job as you could possibly do, really, at making that, you know, easy to understand. And if that's not enough, they did come out with something called Rewas Basic, which just strips out a lot of the more advanced stuff. So
Terran intelligence has spent the last 2 weeks analyzing flight data from the Tombaugh station attack. The data on the Sheevan Lucifer has been given special attention. Intelligence believes the Sheevans were tracking the captured Tyrannus cruiser through subspace to the station. Intelligence doesn't know how the Sheevans tracked the Tyrannus escort, but they've got a team of engineers trying to figure it out. They're also analyzing the shield system on the Lucifer. Unlike the shields on the Sheevan fighters and bombers, the shield appears impervious, not merely resistant, to all of our weapons.
yeah, they do have a free trial, so, you know, just try that.
With the loss of Tombaugh Station, the Sheevans have gained control of the Ribos subspace node. That leaves only 2 subspace jumps between
they should give me commissions.
The Vasudan homeworld.
They're not,
defend Vasuda Prime.
but yeah.
Not only is it the humane thing to do, but it's in our own interests. If the Sheevans gain control of that system, it will be a short walk to Earth itself. While their proximity to Earth is cause for concern, we have no reason to believe the Sheevans know the location of our homeworld. There are dozens of star systems off the Ribos node, and the Sheevans will likely have to examine them all. It is obvious, however, that they are narrowing it down, and we can't afford to give up one more inch. The Lucifer-class destroyer was last sighted in the Ribos system, leading us to believe that Antares is the focal point for the next Sheevan offensive. We're going to move the Galatei and its fleet to the Beta Aquila system, in case the Sheevans decide to attack Vasuda Prime through there.
What's the plan for Father's Day? There is none.
Destroyer, the GTD Bastion, to the Antares system to help
what's
us
like?
blockade.
What's a
we're the only defense.
dad? What's the most dad space sim? Aren't they all kind of dad games?
2 new weapons to use against the Sheevans: the Hercules Heavy Assault Fighter and the Synaptic Cluster Bomb. You may study these in the tech room. They will prove very useful.
Are we gonna cluster bomb?
Report in 20 minutes for your mission briefings.
Right. But yeah, the well, so not the y-axis on this T-16,000, but the twist axis is all messed up. So I just disabled it in the config that I'm using.
In order to protect Vasuta Prime, the GTD Galatée will be moving from Antares to Beta Aquilae. Alpha and Beta wings will provide escort.
My dad would never
The sentry
recommend a
guns
space
surrounding the
sim.
jump
He
node
hates
were
video
severely damaged
games.
in the recent Hammer of Light attack.
The
Alpha Wing will
Z-axis.
inspect the sentry guns to determine if they are salvageable. Beta Wing will provide cover.
Star
The Galatée
Citizen.
will
huh.
jump into Antares, reset its coordinates, then jump to Beta Aquilae. Lately, the Hammer of Light has been attacking all ships passing through the jump node. It is your responsibility to destroy all enemy ships that you encounter. After the Galatée jumps to Beta Aquilae, you will be contacted by the Detulia installation in the Antares system. There, you will receive your briefing and move on to your next mission. Intelligence has specifically requested you and your wing for these missions. Good luck, pilot.
Specifically requested me. Alright, protect the Galatea till it jumps. Hercules Heavy Assault. Alright, what we got for guns? GTM 3 Fury. Are those just like the old ones that kind of suck? GTM Interceptor. I'm just gonna take these anti-bomber missiles, and I'm just gonna trust that the default loadout is good enough for everyone else. I don't want to mess with that. Father of the modern space sim. What even would that be? Would it be Wing Commander, X-Wing?
All clear here, Beta.
Yeah, I guess like the most dad game would be some like realistic flight simulator. Inspect the sentry guns. The sentry guns already here. Elite. You're welcome, everyone. Or is it these? Have I already screwed up? Yeah, for secondary fire, if you were using the right trigger as primary fire, then I recommend the right bumper. Ow.
Reprogram the sentries.
Fuck.
It's a trap. We've been set up. Head up. So much for quiet patrol.
I gotta get close enough to scan them. Oh, never mind. Whoops. Engage enemy. Play the TIE Fighter upgrade mod with Crack IR.
The area.
Yeah. We're killing everything really quickly as they come in.
Area is clear. You are clear to jump in.
But yeah, I do have a big video on all the earliest space sims. Alright, here's the Galatea. Please don't crash into me. Always worry when things jump in that they're gonna just jump straight into me.
Hammer attack squad jumping in. Protect the Galatea.
Oh, these look like bombers. Big. Wow, this thing has like all these guns make this thing super powerful, especially against, you know, big targets like that. I like this ship.
Taurus and Cancer are trying to ram the Galatea.
Uh-oh.
Pilots, destroy those kamikaze fighters. They're loaded with warheads.
Oh, they're going fast.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Well, shit. They're getting hits in. Oh, god damn it. Friendly fire incident. Ugh. Keep hitting the Galatea with my own missiles.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
They come in so close to the Galatea. You don't really have time to think about this. You're just targeting the nearest thing and shooting as quickly as possible.
The Mauler is on a direct impact course for the Galatea.
Alright, we got it. Oh god, except for the part where it exploded right on top of me. That sucked. I think that's probably it though. So we're fine. No, DCS and IL-2 are not space sims, but like, I don't know. I feel like I've played enough of them, that enough space sims for the channel at this point that it, I can afford to branch out a bit.
Orders are coming through now.
I don't know if I'd specifically go for those two, but maybe. I
Pilots,
don't know.
stand by for further orders.
I could have died.
We have reason to believe that the Shivan destroyer Eva is in the Antares system near the Antares Vega jump node. You will jump to this subspace node and investigate. Destroy all hostiles. Further orders will be given to you in mission. Delta Wing will be flying Medusa bombers and will assist you. If you need further assistance, you may call in Epsilon Wing.
Okay.
Galactic Terran Intelligence out.
Weird. Am I gonna have like is my ship is going to be in the state that it was in the previous mission? No. Wait, yes, it is. Well, give me some repairs.
Before we could reach it. Roger, sir. On our way.
We've got 4 Sheevan freighters with cargo and 2 transports in the area.
Alpha and Beta tried to destroy the freighters without destroying the cargo. Enemy wing has just arrived.
The Sheevans are leaving their cargo behind.
Pilots, don't destroy the cargo.
Alright, don't destroy
We're
the
sending a team
cargo.
of
Got it.
transports to tow the cargo back to base.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Predecessors to the X-Wing series. It's kind of tough to go back to those, to be honest. Those were rough. Like, I did sort of investigate those.
Good kill.
You, don't you dare.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Alright, well I got... Wait, a secondary objective failed. Well, I got one of them. Doesn't that count for something?
Enemy wing has just arrived.
What just happened there? Alright, come on.
Check your stick, pilot.
Oh, the recovery ship is still trying to dock with me. Now's not the time, buddy. Right, Commander? Oh, you know what? I did kind of want to check that game out. Alright, come on. Let's dock.
GTT Harmon moving in to dock with Sheevan cargo.
Yeah, let's just get it over with.
Docking with Sheevan cargo now. Rearming complete, sir.
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Yeah, I guess it could be Strike Commander or DCS. I do kind of want to check out Strike Commander. DCS kind of is the ultimate dad game, though. So if we wanted to be on theme, that would be the choice. Alright, they're grabbing the cargo.
I'm picking up some strange readings from this cargo. It looks
Oh
like
no, the cargo's a trap. Can't believe
refusing
it.
order to dock with Sheevan cargo.
GTT Stern, you are under direct orders to dock with the Sheevan cargo.
With all due respect, I will not place my crew at risk.
Why, you don't think they got those mechs on them, do you?
Alpha 1, scan the Sheevan cargo container.
Roger. Waiting for Alpha to scan the cargo.
Even cargo. Alright. Yeah, I bet they're just like turrets, or they got those robots on them. The search for the ultimate dad game. I mean, the search is over. It's been found. Like, this is so obviously gonna have those robot spider things on it. Like, come on. How close do you gotta be? Alright, here we go. Indeterminate.
I'm getting normal readings on the container.
GTT Stern moving into dock.
What's everyone's favorite jet fighter? I like the F-22 because it is like the best plane in realistic flight sims because it carries the most missiles and fuel. Because it's huge. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not the spider robots, it's just a bomb. My mistake.
Pilots, this mission is finished. Jump back to base.
They went a lot simpler than I thought they would. Alright, we're done then. Could I have saved them by, like, shooting the cargo?
We have recovered 2 of the abandoned cargo containers. Intelligence believes analysis will prove useful so that the Stern and Dobbs won't have been lost in vain. You are awarded the Good Conduct Medal for your continuing service to the Alliance. That you were also able to destroy all Sheevan transports is impressive.
Huh. We have no recommendations for you, but I failed that one objective. The one to, like, there were, like, more Sheevan transports trying to escape, and one of them did. But anyway, good conduct. Yeah, watch your mate died. Good conduct.
Fighter patrol detected
I
advanced
mean,
ships
I
from the
followed
Lucifer
orders.
fleet approaching Vasuta Prime. Somehow the Sheevan forces have circumvented our blockade at Antares and now control the Deneb system. We're en route to Deneb as we speak. ETA is 35 minutes, so when you leave here, report to your wing station for immediate mission briefings. The Lucifer itself is behind the Vanguard force, so we can expect it to make an appearance at any time.
I also like the F-22 because it looks like a crazy sci-fi futuristic jet. Even now, it looks more futuristic than the F-33.
Extremely useful in this next series of sorties. It can also be equipped with a Prometheus cannon, the most powerful cannon weapon we've ever developed. Use them both well. Intelligence has concocted a daring plan to enable us to learn more about the Shivans. We're going to attempt to capture a Shivan fighter. Suit up and report to your wing stations for briefings immediately.
Okay, so wait, hold on, what did I say?
The Vasudan
Okay,
Terran Ulysses
okay,
project
so we
has
have,
been completed, and the Galatea has received a complement of these fighters. It is the most maneuverable craft ever developed by the
The
PVN
Vasudan
or the
ship,
GTA, and
if
it
we
should be
want
extremely
it.
useful in this
I
next series of
don't
sorties.
know that like
It can also be equipped
maneuverability
with
is
the
really
Prometheus cannon, the most powerful
prized
cannon
by the
weapon we
mechanics of this game. Like, I'd rather just have the
The Shivans have
heaviest
established quite a base of operations
ship
in
with the
Deneb
biggest
system.
guns.
They have multiple supply depots scattered across the system, as well as several repair centers for their damaged
Wow,
fighters.
this is a long briefing.
Each of the repair stations consists of a Kane-class cruiser and extra supplies. The Shakti is one such cruiser in the area. All fighters in the area around the Shakti are damaged and in need of repair. This makes them easy targets. One of our objectives in this mission is to put this repair station out of commission. This will greatly reduce Shivan capability in the Deneb system.
There's the F-35, right? Not the 33.
One of the fighters being
Or whatever.
repaired by the Shakti is a Dragon-class fighter, designated Arjuna-1. The Dragon is the Shivan's most maneuverable craft and the most dangerous. Intelligence has requested that we capture the Dragon for research purposes. Since the Arjuna-1 Dragon is very low on power, it is in a weakened state and is the best candidate for this operation. You must disable Arjuna-1 by destroying its engine subsystem. Once Arjuna-1 has been disabled, the Charon will dock with it and jump back to the Galatea. We must capture Arjuna-1. We cannot allow it to be destroyed. To this end, we've equipped your craft with an advanced disruptor cannon. Use it to take out its engines. Since this station is so poorly defended, we are sending only Alpha and Beta to attack. Alpha will cover Beta until the Shakti has been destroyed. Then Alpha will attempt to disable Arjuna-1. If Alpha fails to disable Arjuna-1, Delta Wing will be available. As Delta is currently guarding the Bastion, we will only send them in if it is imperative. However, we believe you can do it without their help. Because we are custom outfitting your ship, you will not be able to customize your loadout. You have your orders. Dismissed.
Huh. Alright. Well, stuck with what they give me. So destroy the Kane cruiser. How did he say that? Shakti? And disable and capture the Arjuna-1 fighter.
Beta Wing starting attack. Cover us, Alpha.
Alright, so I think the D advanced is like the thing for disabling.
Arjuna-1 disabled. Calling in Charon.
Alright, there we go.
Shakti has been destroyed.
Okay. Guess that wasn't even for me to do. This game like really goes wild in the nebula. Kind of I think it's in an unrealistic way, but like, you know, it's just sort of. Can I scan this? Sensor arrays. They just sort of like makes space look interesting, you know? which I think is
All
cool.
objectives accomplished. Return to base.
Just for the... But that was it? What? Okay. Whoa. That was a mission, I guess?
Rearm!
Great work, Alpha 1. We've destroyed a Sheevan repair depot and managed to get a hold of an intact
What happened to
Sheevan
the part
fighter.
where we were supposed to
Our technicians are
disable...
currently working on reverse
Or,
engineering.
no, right, I mean, I did that. I'm like... Yeah, for some reason I was like, wait, weren't we supposed to also disable a capital ship? But no. Just a fighter. I was like...
We have now entered the Deneb system. After your
End-stage
investigation of the
briefing
Lucifer
for that
and
mission.
Antares, Terran Command has deduced that the Sheevans will be attempting a multiple-pronged attack on Basuda Prime, coming from Deneb and Antares. The Intrepid and the Minnow will be in charge of protecting the Antares Basuda Prime node, while the Galatei and the Bastion will be guarding Deneb. We expect the main force of the Sheevan attack will come through Antares, led by the Lucifer. A smaller secondary force led by the Demon-class destroyer Eva will come through Deneb. The Sheevans already control the Vega Deneb jump node, so our defense will have to be at the Deneb Basuda Prime jump node. Finding and destroying the Eva destroyer is our top priority. As you know, we captured a Sheevan Dragon-class fighter in Beta Aquila. Our technicians have retrofitted this alien fighter with Terran instrumentation and gotten it into working condition. However, there are a few flaws with our redesign. We could not get the Sheevan weaponry to operate, so this fighter has been equipped with Terran weaponry. We also could not properly operate the lateral thrusters or afterburners, so the ship's maneuverability is limited. We also have had some difficulty with the Sheevan engine systems. In test runs, the Dragon broke down for short periods of time. We are looking into this problem as we speak. The capture of this Sheevan fighter will bring great strides in fighter technology to the Alliance.
Okay.
In this mission, we will be using the captured Sheevan Dragon-class fighter on a scouting mission in the Deneb system.
Testing in prod, I
Sheevan
see.
seem to be bringing in a large number of vessels into the Deneb system through the Vega jump node. We believe this is in preparation for a preliminary assault on Basuda Prime. Because the Sheevans have tight control over the Vega Deneb jump node, we cannot send in a Terran scout. By flying the Sheevan Dragon, we believe you will be able to slip in undetected.
Uh-oh. A stealth mission?
There are 4 Sheevan fighters in the area, maintaining tight patrol. If you come into close range with these fighters, they will certainly scan your ship, detect your presence, and open fire. Avoid contact with any of the Arjuna fighters.
We don't have afterburners.
Arjuna seems to be maintaining consistent patterns in their patrol. On arrival, observe their flight pattern and plan your course to avoid contact. In the event that you are engaged by Arjuna Wing, return to the Galatei immediately. Your primary objective is to conduct a close scan of all ships that pass through the Vega Deneb jump node. This includes warships, freighters, and transports. Try to determine the contents of any cargo containers in the area as well. We have reason to believe that a Sheevan Demon-class destroyer, the Eva, will be passing through this area. If it does, it is imperative that you scan it. Remember that your fighter is only partially functional, and its flight systems will behave unpredictably. Be careful. Command out.
Okay. So... the SF Dragon. So if we're not supposed to use our guns, what's this? Prototype Prometheus cannon. But yeah, if we're not supposed to shoot anything, I could just take all of the energy out of gun. there like a map I could look at to like give me an idea of like what the actual topography is here? It doesn't look like it. Hmm. Wait, I thought they said the afterburners didn't work. But yeah, I don't really have a good idea of where everybody is.
A wing of transports has arrived. You are getting too close to the sentries.
Yeah, I don't like this mission just because, like, I don't know, like, I don't have a good sense of where they are. Is this a freighter? Yes, it must be. Oh, they're grabbing the cargo. Whoops. I think I've scanned everything that's on the field right now.
More freighters just jumped in.
More freighters. POV hat let you look at different directions. I have the POV hat set to do something else than that. It's got like target keys on it. Alright. So wait. What am I doing on objectives here? I've done it all so far. Just try to stay away from those fighters.
Cruisers have jumped in.
All right, cruisers.
Arjuna 3 on approach vector.
2 to 3. They like coming after me. Okay, I don't think they're actually specifically coming after me. They're just sort of getting close. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like they've made it easy enough, but like I still don't like this because this game doesn't really give you a good way to like get an idea of like the topography of space.
A Demon-class destroyer jumped in. It's the Eva. Your subspace drives have malfunctioned, Alpha 1. They should repair themselves.
Huh. How do I scan this thing? Almost got clipped. But somehow I'm not close enough to scan it. I get like right up to the hull, I guess.
Arjuna 1 is approaching.
Genma 1. Arjuna 1. Just stay away.
Oh my god, it's the Lucifer!
Oh my god, it's the Lucifer. Alright, well I gotta scan that. Alright. Okay, this time it's actually letting me scan it. I don't know why I wasn't able to scan the other one. Like, until I got way closer. Fly casual. Alright, here we go.
See if you can get into the Lucifer's docking bay.
Wait, what? Where is that? Alright, basic keys. What am I looking for? Target next subsystem. S. Fighter bay. You guys realize what you're asking me for, right?
Damn, Rama is onto you. Get out of there. Arjuna 2 is dangerously close.
Cannot engage warp drive. on. Well, that sucked. Just kind of got screwed by them there. So we get to do this whole thing again. Yeah, this is not this game's finest moment, I gotta say. Like, what do you mean, see if I can get into their docking bay? What did you think was gonna happen? Wait until I got a few seconds of clear space to jump? I don't think I was gonna get a few seconds of clear space to jump. They were like right on my ass and I was slower than they are. Despite having no power to guns.
A wing of transports has arrived. You are getting too close to the sentries.
Yeah, they just literally like looked in the cockpit and said, like, wait a minute. I guess I'll do docking or fighter bay 2. Maybe I'll have better luck with that one. And I'll sort of just be ready to do that right as he's telling me to.
We're reading 2 new freighters.
Alright. Well, I was worried that I was gonna, like, as is often the case with these stealth missions, I was worried that, you know, the first time was gonna go off without a hitch, except for, like, the very end, and then, like, the next several times I'm gonna find out all the various ways that you can screw it up at the beginning. But it seemed to be going well so far.
More freighters just jumped in. Arjuna 3 on approach vector.
Alright. There are quite a few ways to have it go south. Well, that's reassuring.
Demon-class cruisers have jumped in.
Lilith class. Yeah, they're all named after demons or devils. These guys are so edgy. Although, you know, this is the names, these are the names that we came up for them. They did not choose these names. I guess you kind of, it's sort of like based on distance from like the center point. Or maybe it's like the system you have targeted. Maybe if I targeted their engines, I'd have an easier time with this.
Destroyer jumped in. It's the Eva. Your subspace drives have malfunctioned, Alpha 1. They should repair themselves.
Okay. So, it's one of the easier ones, but it's still... The fact that the docking bay event is like right at the end is, it means like you've got a bunch of like sort of easy tasks that are just time consuming that you have to do every time you want to reattempt the docking bay thing. So it's not cool. Do not approve. Yeah, this does remind me of the second mission in X-Wing.
Arjuna 2 is dangerously close.
Arjuna 2, get away from me. But yeah, that mission's easy because like they know you're there, they just can't catch you because you got an A-Wing. Alright, I'm gonna do Fighter Bay 2. You saw what happened when I tried to go into Fighter Bay 1. Come on. What? Alright, I'm just gonna take my hands off the controls. This is like very, very persnickety. Very specific about where it wants you to be looking. I wonder if that just happens every time. Is that?
Drives are working again. Get out of there.
Okay. Actually made it down. That almost seemed like it was a scripted event. Like
Pilot, you
they
bring us terrible
specifically
news.
spawn
Both the
those
Eva and the
fighters
Lucifer
when
are here
you
in
get to the
Deneb.
docking
It will be
bay.
extremely difficult to stop the Sheevan attack. Still, you did an excellent job scanning the Sheevan warships. Well done. The fact that you were also able to scan the Sheevan supply ships is truly outstanding. Your courage and piloting skills are to be commended. However, the news is bad. The Sheevans have enough supplies in those ships to sustain a lengthy assault on Vasuta Prime. We believe their attack force will consist of at least 8 full squadrons of fighters, both Genma cruisers, the Eva, and the Lucifer. Things do not look good. The cargo you identified contains parts for Sheevan fighters. This leads us to believe that the Sheevans will set up a base in the Deneb sector near Vasuta Prime. This information will be invaluable in planning our counterstrike. For your diligence and reconnaissance missions, we're awarding you the meritorious unit.
Alright, we've got the absolute unit medal. They have no recommendations. Let's keep going. We got a cutscene.
And we retreated to our home system, abandoned our empire. We believed at home we would be safe, for they are not a terrestrial species. We know when we entered subspace we were trespassers, but our planet is our home. And yet still, they came, and our world is gone.
The Eva has entered the Deneb system. She is fully armed and is poised to attack the Deneb Vasuta Prime jump node. She is protected by Arjuna and Krishna wings. Alpha Wing will lead an attack squadron to destroy the Eva. Alpha will fly bombers, Gamma and Beta will cover them.
Alright. Got bombers.
We suggest you damage the weapon subsystem on the Eva before you launch your tsunami bombs. This will prevent the Eva from shooting them down. You may need to call in a support ship to rearm yourself. It is estimated that at least 20 tsunami bombs will be needed to take the Eva down.
20 tsunami bombs.
Destroying the Eva is imperative.
That's a lot of
With the
bombs.
Lucifer in the system as well, we cannot tolerate the presence of another Sheevan capital ship. Good luck.
Alright, Medusa heavy bomber. I just get all tsunamis. Oh, there's like less of them. It's different hard points. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna assume that they know what they're doing with these and they can rearm if they need to. So we're just gonna go as is.
All wings ready. Commencing attack.
Affirmative, sir. Disarming your target.
You can use tell fighters to cover them. Well, I don't know. Cover me.
On it.
Of a tsunami. So wait, what does destroying their sensors do? Does that make it harder for them to shoot you as well? Yes, it does. Okay. Turrets find it harder to target you. Alright. I'm surprised that doesn't do more damage to me.
We have engaged the enemy forces. Destroy the EVA ASAP.
Attacking your target.
You know, this thing is going to make a really big explosion when it dies, isn't it? Die pretty quickly. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna sort of dip on back here.
Hull taking serious damage.
The EVA has been destroyed. Stand by for further information.
We need your assistance. Stand by for new orders.
Alright, well, that's not all. Downloading new orders.
The Galatea is under fire from Shivan forces and looks sure to be lost. Long-range sensors indicate at least 4 wings of bombers and interceptors. The Lucifer is also somewhere in the area. The Galatea must be protected until we can evacuate the personnel.
Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm in a bomber. That guy just crashed. Engage enemy. Yeah, I think I do have a turret that's auto-firing, which is neat. Well, I can't believe I kind of overpacked on bombs, because these are not going to help in this situation. I think I can't even target this thing,
Great shot.
you know, with the tsunami.
New hostiles in the area.
But my guns work well enough.
Got a bogey on your tail. Could one of you fly boys give me some
Alright.
Enemy wing just arrived. We are beginning the evacuation sequence. Keep them
Alright.
away from the escape
I
pods.
think that's a bomber. Stevens never discovered suicide bombers. Right, I guess that was the Vasudans doing that, right? Are those pips like the number of torpedoes they have? That's probably what that is, right? Check escape pods. Do we need escape pods? Are they disabled? They say, oh yeah, they did say they're disabled. Yeah, look at that. It's like, we're doing a pretty good job of protecting them. They're not really in immediate danger here. Whoops.
The Lucifer just arrived. We're getting pounded hard.
Delta Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
What is Delta Wing? Engage the enemy.
Now, sir.
Guess I'll blow up their beam turrets. Alpha.
We can't take many more hits. Affirmative, sir. Disarming your target.
Oh, your objective failed. What the heck?
Good God, we've lost the Galatay.
Well, I guess that was probably supposed to happen. I don't want to get too close to that.
Evacuate the area immediately. We are transmitting the coordinates for the bastion.
Oh, they're just like, fuck it. We're done here. But yeah, I didn't even have enough time to get to them, let alone stop them. So that feels like a story, you know, forced plot beat.
The Galatay has been destroyed. Many lives, many friends are gone. Everyone in the Terran Alliance feels this loss deeply. Yet greater is the tragedy of the Vasudans. There is nothing between the Shivan fleet and Vasuda Prime. Soon their home world will be gone. Our fighters fought bravely to preserve the Galatay, but there was nothing to be done. The Lucifer was
Oh,
too
the Pips is how
powerful.
many wingmen are attacking.
Many lives were saved by the Hermes escape pods. For that we are thankful, but we mourn the loss of Admiral Wolf. He was a great commander and he died with the ship he loved. All surviving pilots are reassigned to the GTD Bastion. Though we all lost friends on the Galatay, there is no time to mourn the dead. The fate of the Alliance is grim.
Alright. No recommendations. So, and I saw people saying like they added beam weapons in 2, but like that looked like a beam weapon. So was that like added in this, you know, back port? Were they not supposed to have those in the original? Yeah, I was wondering if they changed
There are few
the.
of us left. We know we will soon be gone, and so we can see our fate as others will see it. There will be little legacy, no great expressions of what we once were, our technology, Our achievements, if ever they are seen again, will spawn none of the awe that filled our conquests. We know our fate. We are being eliminated. When we traveled subspace, the cosmic destroyers took note. When we conquered and colonized in galaxies where we had no place, the destruction and the anguish and the loss were the clarion call of our doom. And so the destroyers came for us.
So basically, go
This is
to
Admiral
subspace
I'll be
and
delivering your command briefs while you're on board the GTD Bastion.
the Shivans notice
I
you.
extend a welcome to all pilots formerly stationed on the Galatay. I wish your reassignments could have come under better circumstances. The loss of the Galatay is a great blow to all of us. We've lost many friends and loved ones. We've also lost many great
Okay,
pilots.
so they're in the original.
We
They
will
were
need
not
to
like
double our
that.
efforts if
Okay.
we plan on stopping the Shivan fleet. This brings me to the reason for this briefing. Some of you may have already heard, shortly after the destruction of the Galatay at 1900 last night, we received word that the Shivan Lucifer made the jump to Vasuda Prime. The Lucifer fleet bombarded Vasuda Prime from orbit for 13 hours straight. Most escaping transport ships were destroyed. All major Vasudan cities were leveled, and most of the landmass was rendered uninhabitable. All of our attacks launched from the nearby installations were defeated. We have lost contact with all
Damn,
Terran ships
sucks
in
for
the area,
them.
but it appears that the Shivan fleet has now moved on. It's estimated that 4 billion innocent Vasudans lost their lives in the attack. Terran Command is preparing to help evacuate all survivors to other habitable worlds in the area. What we need to concentrate on now is keeping the Lucifer fleet from making further moves towards Earth. We've been put on standby status and ordered to assist in all evacuation operations.
Yeah,
in
I'll back
Vasuda
out
Prime
once
and the
we're
surrounding
into like the
systems.
mission briefing proper.
We've lost Deneb. Antares is virtually undefended. Vasuda is a contested system. The Banshee laser is now ready for deployment. We've just received a partial shipment of them. The Banshee is specifically designed to take
new
down
gun.
Shivan shields. We have also received a full supply of Hornet Swarm missiles. These are the best anti-fighter
So this is
missiles
gonna be
in
one of
our
those things
arsenal,
where you have
and
to
we
like
expect they will
switch.
receive heavy use on the Bastion.
It'll be, like,
Full
good against
details are
shields, but
available
not
in the
against
tech
hull.
room.
Hornet swarm missiles. Okay. Alright, so let's back out. And yeah, look at that. This is what the Bastion. Oh yeah, I kept forgetting I could find the barracks somewhere in here. People mentioned you can like choose your portrait out of these very late 90s looking PG portraits. You could be a Vasudan. Probably couldn't do that in the original. I feel like this guy looks at least scuffed. Oh, and we can't change our squadron designation. Alright, okay, let's get back to the ready room. Oh. Hello.
Pilot attend. As you know, Vasuda Prime has been devastated. Our focus must now shift to the evacuation of the survivors. You are to take your wing to the subspace node cluster in the Alpha Centauri system. There are 3 subspace nodes in this sector. They lead to Vasuda, Aldebaran, and Sirius. Civilians will be transported from Vasuda to Aldebaran. Vasudan warships will travel to and from both the Sirius and Vasuda jump points. Because of the strategic importance of this system, we expect the Shivans to try to secure it quickly.
Thank you.
You will ensure the safe
Minecraft
passage
skill.
of all Allied vessels in the area. Additional orders will be sent to you as they arise.
Alright, protect Allied ships. Secure area until relief arrives. Yep. Hercules, sure. So extreme field damage, high energy usage. So yeah, you gotta like switch back and forth. Alright. Hornet Swarm Missile. Low target lock. Well, let's go all in. Give him a try.
Affirmative, sir.
Alright, just get out there and shoot, guys.
We are carrying survivors from Pacific Prime to Aldebaran. Alpha Wing, please provide escort.
That's what we're here for.
We are carrying supplies for our forces in the Cirrus sector. Please provide escort.
Dump a bunch of the missiles in a burst.
Heads up, we have company.
I wish I could like skip the all guns. Well, let's try the missiles. Yeah, look at that. More missiles. Almost find it easier to just
Kappa 4 entering
do
subspace.
them all. Use them or lose them, right? So I think it works pretty well if you just have both of them on. Do I have any plans to cover Parkan? Never heard of it. So potentially. Well, we just spawn camped those guys right as they were coming in. I was gonna mention, it is kind of funny the way they've just sort of like taken the whole setup of like jump points and how they sort of work strategically straight from Wing Commander. It's just pretty much 1-to-1, it seems. Russian FP or space sim with FPS elements. Oh, I mean, I could take a look. Sounds like it's within the channel's purview.
Terran, please assist us in escorting additional survivors from Vasuda Prime. We are heading to Aldebaran.
Aldebaran. Oh no, don't go to Alderaan.
They're coming. They can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Like the, you know, dispassionate translator.
He must leave the system. The Shivans are sending in cruisers to secure this area. Get away now. The ancient legends are true.
Ancient legends, oh no. More missiles. Yeah, we're gonna order the wing to break and attack. We already did, I think. Unless I gotta, like...
Affirmative.
All fighters, engage enemy.
I'm on it.
At least I told Alpha Wing to engage enemy. I don't know if you have to, like,
Alpha, listen
tell
up.
them again when
Shivans
the
are
enemies
trying to
actually
stop
show
the
up.
vessels leaving Vasuda Prime.
Kappa 9, departing area.
The Vasudans are sending armed transports to deal with the Shivan threat. They're also sending a wing of freighters to resupply them.
Entering subspace.
It is critical that these freighters make it to their destination. You must ensure that they make it safely to their jump points. Carry on, Alpha 1.
U-Wing requesting escort to Vasuda. We are assisting the counterattack. This is Kappa 10, entering subspace.
Enemy wing just arrived.
They don't stand a chance. Whoa. Whoops.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
Where are they? I think that was them. Port 1. The real Great Destroyer was Alpha 1.
Rearming procedure complete.
Alright. U-Wing departing, but where's Mewtwo? Looks like we command a Vasudan wing. Yeah, I wish I could, like, ask them more. Can't really, like, just say, like, what's your status? Huh. Or like, was this game, you know,
This is Kappa. Please provide cover for us.
hard to run
Destination
when it
is
came out?
Altair.
I bet it wasn't, because like, space is, whoops,
Enemy wing just
did not
arrived.
mean to do that. Hopefully those will miss. Okay, okay. I launched those too early.
Good kill.
Yeah, it's hard to run. It's like in that you needed, or you probably didn't need, but you probably really wanted to have a 3D accelerator of some kind, and not everybody would have had that.
Heads up, we have company.
I remember when I had to upgrade to play Half-Life at a playable frame rate. Yeah, we're just kind of like mobbing them as they come in. They don't really stand a chance. There was a point when I was like, for kind of reasons unrelated to this channel, I was like looking at DCS, and the thing that stopped me was the amount of hard drive space it needs, which is like something absolutely insane. It's like 200 gigs or something. Like, it's absurd.
Entering subspace.
Impressive, pilot.
Was that impressive? Anybody could launch a missile. Because the maps are 1-for-1 scale with real nations. Many of 200 with acceleration recommended for Freespace 1.
We are resupplying the student forces in the Suda Prime.
Enemy wing just arrived.
It's just like fish in a barrel. They come in and then we're all just upon them immediately.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
I've heard that, like, for a lot of games, the thing that is causing them to get so bloated is, like, uncompressed audio. And then they just, like, dump every language in there. So it's just, like, all of the voice acting for the game uncompressed in every language. I am playing on easy mode. I'm kind of almost considering bumping it up to normal. I mean, easy is the default. Like, that's easy is normal in a sense. But I don't know. I guess, does the game get significantly harder later on, or maybe I should bump it up. Star Citizen has led to a dozen joystick manufacturers. Game doesn't really get any harder on easy. You want to see the struggle? Bump it up. All right. Well, let's try normal. Let's bump it up. And we'll see how it goes. And if it goes poorly, we can always bump it back down. Data storage is absurdly cheap and very fast in our day. About that, it kind of isn't now. Not as of the past year or so. It's actually a huge problem. If the stream starts lagging, no. If I start having trouble... Because, yeah, it's not just RAM that is getting more expensive. It is everything, including storage. Like, it was RAM, then it was storage, and now, like, apparently CPUs are starting to be a problem. Terabyte for 160 USD. I mean, isn't that pretty expensive compared to how it was? Destroy cruisers? What do you mean, destroy cruisers? Alright. Well, things are gonna get a bit rougher here. Wow. Okay. That went a lot quicker than I thought it would. You got a 2 terabyte SSD for that in 2019.
Listen up, Alpha 1. The Vasudans are sending in the Macross to help secure the area.
Yeah.
You will stay with the Macross until additional fighters can be sent to relieve your post. Protect the Macross at all costs.
Okay, that guy, like, didn't even wait for the other guy to finish talking before cutting him off.
Across here.
Across. Port busy. Hurry it up. But yeah, I got a, I forget how many terabytes. It's like a ridiculous number. It's like 20 terabyte, you know, storage drive. Possibly even more than that, before they got super expensive, and I'm very glad I did that.
Stop those bombers.
Alright. So far, so good. I mean, is it a Macross? Because it's like the Mecross. Alright.
You stand relieved of your watch. Return to base.
Rearming procedure complete.
That's Vasudan rearm. Alright. Well, we did it. Need all the storage to keep my Wing Commander 3 memes and gameplay.
You did an outstanding job in protecting the Vasudan transports. Through your actions, we were able to save countless lives. You should feel proud of this accomplishment. You were also able to keep the area secured until we establish a stronger foothold in the system. Well done. What we are most impressed with, however, is your protection of each and every ship. We did not lose a single freighter or transport, and the Macross is safe from Shivan bombers. This is truly an amazing accomplishment, and for this we are awarding you the Meritorious Unit.
We got another absolute unit. Okay. No recommendations. Alright, so let's go to options, if we can find them. Open up to medium. Because, yeah, I feel like we've been having a pretty easy time so far, aside from that one mission the last time, which was more of like you know, I just had the wrong idea about what it was expecting from me.
The PVD Hope is leaving the Antares system after an intense battle. It has sustained moderate damage and will be jumping to the Beta Aquila system. We are sending 2 wings to help cover the Hope while it is being repaired. The Vesudans are sending their own fighters to stand guard over the Hope, but it will be some time before they arrive. The Hope should be in the system when you arrive. We do not believe the Shivans have enough forces in the system to mount a serious attack, but their strategies are difficult to predict. Good luck.
Protect the Hope. They're giving us a Valkyrie. That's weird. They don't have the Valkyrie on the list there. But yeah, I guess it's high speed. Alright, sure. We'll go with that. Okay, they're not going to give us that shield destroying weapon. That's weird. Alright. Phoenix 5, sure. Not really giving us a lot of options here.
She was supposed to be here when we arrived.
This is the most boring mission.
This is the PVD Hope. We have taken serious damage. Please assist. I repeat.
Yeah, that is serious damage.
Serious damage. Please assist.
The film-class bombers attacking the Hope.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
All fighters.
It's barely hanging on.
Engage enemy. It's just these 3 right, so we should be able to get them in time.
Great shot.
Yeah. At higher difficulties, you actually have to worry about weapon power. Does it like increase the amount of weapon drain. Nephilim bombers. Those are also Nephilim bombers, and they look like they might get there in time to actually get a shot off. Maybe not. Alright, well, so far, doing okay. Phoenix missiles are a beast. I guess I should be using missiles. Alright, these are fighters, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well there goes all my that happened very quickly. Know what hit me there that just tore through all my shields and systems so quickly. Let's get rearmed and repaired. Obstructed. Okay, I need my missiles back. Hopefully my teammates can handle that thing. Seem to have it under control. The comms, well, they can fix it, right? Yeah.
Rearming procedure complete.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
Get me out of there.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
Alright. Give me those missiles I just shot back. Yeah. I mean, Doom was made to play at 35 FPS. Like, your computer may not have reached that, but like on a Pentium or whatever, it would have. It does now. I mean, I appreciate the nebulas. It's just, you know, it gives you at least something to look at. And then you can sort of use them to orient yourself in a way, just so you're not just like in the black.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Across here to assist the Hope.
their weapons. Thing's fast. Alright, so far so good.
Damn! Dragon-class fighters arriving.
Say that, but the Hope is actually not looking too hot.
Impressive, pilot.
Alright, come on. I will say, not having a cockpit, it's kind of like makes it a lot harder to like get a feel for the, well, I don't know, get a feel, but like when the game has cockpits, like it's a lot easier to like just, you know, get the sense that you're flying a different ship. In this game, they kind of all feel pretty similar, but then they just have different guns.
We can't keep this up much longer.
Repair is nearly completed. We need just a few more minutes.
Enemy wing just arrived.
All right, pilots, the Hope needs a few more minutes. Let's get the job done.
Hope we need a few more minutes.
Navigation systems operational.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Oh god. A lot of these guys, all of a sudden, at the very end.
Sensors are back online.
Oh, they got me. Alright, well, we'll try it one more time.
Hope. She was supposed to be here when we arrived.
Well, hopefully whatever happened that just, like, got all my health right in the middle of the mission,
PVD Hope. We
it
have
won't
taken
happen
serious
this time.
damage. Please assist. I repeat, this is the PVD Hope. We have taken serious damage. Please assist.
The film-class bomber's attacking the Hope.
Look at the Hope. It's barely hanging on. Engaging enemy.
Engaging now, sir.
Try not to get shot. I mean, the Hope was like barely hanging on. I don't know about not getting shot. Like, I don't know if I have time to not get shot when, like, I don't know, how many was that? Like, it seemed like 12 bombers just warped in right next to the Hope. Countermeasures are... I mean, I've been using countermeasures. Every time a missile comes at me, I've been pressing that countermeasure button. I feel like, I don't know, I must have, like, gotten in between the enemy ships and, like, a bunch of friendly fire or something. Like, I don't know, something hit me and there wasn't really any warning about it, I don't think. I just, all of a sudden, all my health was gone.
New bandits in the area.
For 90% to the missile too. I mean, that would require me to know where the missile is coming from, and this game is like terrible at telling you that. This guy really doesn't want to die. Oops, sorry about that.
Support ship being deployed.
All the enemies are evading now. Yeah, they're... I guess that's why they're, like, way more evasive there.
Rearming complete, sir. Strike cruiser entering system. No fighter escort.
Alright. Did any new people come in? I can tell. Yeah. Maybe. Alright, they lost weapons. Star Citizen looking kind of odd. Eh. But the game froze for a moment. No, that would just be coming to a stop to rearm. Alright, how's the Hope doing? Pretty well. And yeah, I think we've passed the point where I got screwed there. Yeah, it must have been a friendly fire incident, I'm pretty sure. There were just like a million guys shooting at the enemy bombers from every direction, and I think I just intercepted a bunch of that last time.
ISIS repair here. Attempting to repair the Hope.
New bandits in the area!
Across here to assist the Hope. We are attacking the Thunder.
Let's see if we can get their weapons. Oh, already got them. So you looked up how much of the game is left? Nah. Let's leave it a mystery. The music definitely reminds me of like Descent. Something Descent-y about this. Oh, you could definitely see the difficulty getting like exponentially harder, like as the enemy ships get more evasive, because it takes longer to kill them, which gives them like additional ones more time to come in. Hope repair team, what are you doing? Taking their legally mandated break. How's the Hope doing in general? It's doing okay.
We have docked with the Hope. Beginning repairs.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Alright, yep. Let's get our missiles back.
How much longer are these repairs gonna take? We can't keep this up much longer.
Repair is nearly completed. We need just a few
More
more
missiles
minutes.
are probably far better now at this difficulty. Shield was out at the right side. Whoops.
Enemy wing just arrived.
All right, pilots, the Hope needs a few more minutes. Let's get the job done.
Rearming
Whoops.
sequence aborted.
I think I'm... It says aborted, but I think I'm maxed.
Navigation systems operational.
think I intercepted most or all of the bombs. All pros abort rearming at the last second.
Our sensors are back online. Great shot.
Alright, there we go.
Roger, sir.
Need more missiles.
Our communication system is fully operational.
Yeah, we did have to restart the mission because I died right at the end.
Alpha 1, we have arrived to escort the Hope to the Aqualay installation. He may return to base.
Rearming complete, sir.
Yeah, all I had to do was not get absolutely wrecked by friendly fire. I think that's what happened. I just lost like 75% of my hull strength basically in the middle of the mission to something. There's basically no
For
reason to not always have a support ship
64QA,
trailing you.
You are hereby promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Congratulations. Well done, pilot. This mission was quite a bit more intense than we had expected, thanks to the Shivans. Fortunately, you were able to hang on until the Vasudan reinforcements arrived. Very impressive. For protecting one of the few remaining Vasudan Typhon-class destroyers, you were awarded the Medal of Conspicuous Gallantry. Wear it proudly.
Yeah, there's definitely there's definitely a noticeable difference in the enemy AI. It's not just like numerical buffs. Like you can tell they're a lot more evasive on medium. All right, I'm a lieutenant and conspicuously gallant. Any recommendations? No.
The Beta Aqualay installation is under attack. The Lucifer has been sighted in the area. Protect it at all costs. Additional orders will be given to you on site.
Okay. You're not giving us much here. Oh
the
yeah,
Beta
it's just
Aqualay
scramble.
installation is under attack. The Lucifer has been sighted in the area. Protect it at all costs.
Right, so what are they gonna give me? All right,
We are badly damaged.
decent loadout, I guess. Basically the same thing we had before.
It doesn't look like we're gonna make it.
My God, the Aqualay has been destroyed.
Primary objective failed. Okay.
Protect those escape pods.
I don't know if those beam turrets are going to matter now. But I'm gonna go after their weapons. Oh no, they're just leaving. Okay. This thing's just gonna like show up to wreck our shit and then leave repeatedly, huh? On insane, everything is equal, which is funny. Although, you know, it's not really equal because there are like a million of them and only so many of you. Yeah, look at that. They're way more evasive. if I need to tell everyone to like do their jobs.
Escape 3 destroyed.
Yeah, this is the problem. It's like taking me so long to kill this guy. All the escape pods are getting destroyed. Secondary objective failed.
Escape 4.
I guess I shouldn't have been going towards the Lucifer.
Escape 1 has been destroyed. All 4 escape pods have been destroyed.
That seemed like it would have been extremely difficult to do. Complaining the game felt slow. Well, I wasn't really complaining. I was just, you know, observing.
Support ship being deployed.
It's way more compelling.
Enemy presence detected.
Alright, this is a little better. We got them in our kill box here. I'll let myself get drawn away from the objectives. I mean, it's hard to get a sense of where the objectives are relative to you.
Rearming complete, sir.
Like a lot of these games, it doesn't really give you great tools for that.
The Shivans appear to be going after the Aquile communications station. That station is critical for communication in this sector.
Protect the communication station until we can take position to defend it ourselves.
Like they say, okay, protect the communication station. I don't know where the hell it is. But I assume these guys are going after it. So if I kill them, it should solve my problems, hopefully. Targets and assign a wing to defend the objective.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Affirmative.
Roger, sir. On our way.
I don't know if they're actually gonna like be any good at that, but they can try to defend it, I guess. Honestly, it seems like kind of the best place to be a lot of the time is just where the enemies spawn, so you can just kill them before they get to wherever they're gonna get to. Oh, guy clipped me there. Because a lot of the time, it seems like once things get going, the enemies just sort of like spawn right where all of the big cluster of your own guys are, and then they just get absolutely destroyed. They just get spawn camped, basically. Like is what is happening right now. They're all just coming in here, and then they just get insta-wrecked. Yeah, if a couple slip by, all my fighters will be away and they destroy it.
Enemy presence detected.
Oh, he just gave up.
Defend the comm station. Return to base.
Impressive, pilot.
Alright, well, it failed to save the escape pods, but what are you gonna do? Alright, support ship, follow me to subspace.
For your fine accomplishments as a skilled pilot and for your considerable number of enemy kills, it is an honor to present to you the Double Ace.
Man, the double
There was
ace.
nothing you could do to preserve the Aqualay. There was too little time and the Lucifer is too powerful. By protecting the Beta Aqualay communications terminal, we are able to keep in contact with our forces in the outer systems. Losing the communication terminal would have been a severe blow. Well done,
Don't eject,
pilot. For
losers.
continued service to the Alliance, we are awarding you the
Hashtag.
Good Conduct Medal. Keep it up. We lost many escape pods in the battle as well. Such a loss of life is difficult to bear. Several key scientists were unable to evacuate the installation.
Oh no, they and their
and their
research will be
research
sorely
will be
missed.
sorely
Is there,
missed.
do they have some kind of like mechanic where, like, because of this, you don't get a cool new weapon later, or you get it later than you would otherwise? Do they do that? You try to stay near the escape pods and destroy the human fighters that attack them. Well, I mean, I didn't even... Yeah. I was going towards the threat, and then the threat just left. Sacrificing one or two pods so the rest can make it is a wise choice, which you may have to make. I also forgot to tell my wingmates to do their job early enough.
We have now lost vital ground to the Shivans in the Antares system and Sirius. The number of systems between the Shivans and Earth are dwindling fast. Fortunately, we were able to save the Beta Aqualay communications terminal. Aside from that single post, we have lost communications with every outer colony. The following transmission was picked up by the Terran listening outpost in the Beta Aqualay system.
We are a group of Assyrian refugees seeking the assistance of any Terran ships. We are on board of a student science outpost when it was destroyed by the Shivans. We managed to land on this uncharted planet when our escape pod lost power. It's uninhabited, but we uncovered the remains of an ancient civilization. They were neither Terran nor
Boy,
Assyrian
ancient
nor
aliens.
Shivan. Our scanning equipment was able to locate a storage device of some sort. It was heavily protected, which suggests it stores something quite valuable. possibly information.
This
or
is a place of honor.
We are attempting to decipher the language of the device, but are fearful of Shivan
There are
attacks.
valuable things here.
I
It
say
is
this
not
because
dangerous.
It is immediately apparent that this planet was also destroyed by Shivan weapons. This is difficult to believe, considering the age of the remains, but the evidence is conclusive. What we ask is for rescue and an escort away from this planet. Our scientists are not normally a superstitious group, but having one's homeworld destroyed tends to shake your beliefs. Please send an armed rescue as soon as possible to these coordinates.
Your next series of missions will require both massive firepower and intelligence. For this reason, I am assigning Alpha 1 to lead these missions. We will be attempting to rescue the Sudan refugees from Altair. This mission will be facilitated by the new subspace drive we have received. For years, the GTA has tried to give a fighter the ability to do inter-system jumps. After monitoring the Beta Aquila engagements, the GTA science colony at Seoul has finally been able to solve the puzzle. All GTA fighters are currently being equipped with inter-system subspace drives.
No, she was really pleased with
Research
the
and development have nearly
inter-system subspace
completed Project
drives.
Ursa, which should be our best bet at defeating the Shivan Lucifer destroyer. For those of you that haven't been keeping up, Project Ursa is an attempt to make a new type of heavy bomber capable of carrying the Harbinger bomb. We expect that a wing of Ursa's will be available to you on your return trip from Altair. The Harbinger will assist us greatly in any attacks against capital ships. Until recently, Harbingers were reserved for planetary attacks only. With this project nearing completion, we may be able to finally defeat the Lucifer.
You know, I bet when we actually fight the Lucifer, it would be totally destroyable without that
You may or
super
may not
bomb.
want to use the new disruptor missile to assist you in the next
Although
few
you would
missions.
want to, but
It is the only missile in our arsenal which allows us to completely shut down a cruiser for a short amount of time. It's definitely worth a look. Details are in the tech room.
okay. Disruptor missile. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth giving up an entire hard point for that. But
As you already
maybe.
know, the Shivans have begun a massive offensive. They have completely cut us off from all of the outer colonies and have our forces confined to 9 systems that form the heart of Terran space. However, in what used to be Vasudan space at Altair, a group of Vasudan refugees has apparently unearthed records from a long-dead civilization. Terran Command believes the information in these records to be of great importance. We have located one potential weak point in the Shivan barrier encircling us. The Deneb jump node to the Altair system is being guarded by only one cruiser, the Zenith. The Zenith is currently on patrol with just 2 wings of Shivan fighters, the Arjuna Interceptors and the Rama Superiority Fighters. However, we believe they are able to call in reinforcements. Your primary objective will be to destroy the Zenith. Take out the Zenith's communication system first to prevent it from calling in reinforcements. If you're unable to do that, go after all weapon systems, including turrets and missile launchers. Alpha Wing will provide cover for the bombers.
Okay, so take
Gamma
out
Wing will
communications
assist
so they
Alpha
can't
and
call
will
for
attempt to take out the
reinforcements.
communication system on Zenith. Beta will be equipped with tsunami bombs and will be targeting suspected weak points on the Zenith's hull. After you have completed these tasks, stand by for further orders. Good luck, Alpha 1.
Disarm the cruiser. Destroy the cruiser. No, no, no. Give me a bomber. What weapons do we even have? Hornet swarm missiles? No. I'm gonna get all up in there. Oh no, they don't have enough of those stupid bombs. Alright. Cluster explosion. I'm gonna hope these are good enough.
Engaging enemy.
I don't remember which is which. I don't remember, like, what is beta? Hercules. I don't remember which one was like the bombers. I think it was like, it might have been like Gamma and Beta are both bombers. But alright, let's get their comms. Or they can call for help. Beta was bombers. Alright.
Attacking now, sir. Losing systems. Help me out.
Let's get their weapons. First, they're on the other side. Whoops. I gotta correct my approach there. I don't know why it's taking so long to lock on this time. Like it usually doesn't take that long. But maybe it does. Whoops. Well, that's one way to get their weapons. Game does not punish you for rubbing your ship up against other ships at high velocity. No. Alright, well, we got him. look at that. Whoops. Everybody just fight. A lot of explosives going off everywhere. Why are we fighting Vesudans again? Did they mention that in the briefing? Was I just like asleep when they were talking to me that whole time? Gamma Wing's getting hit hard. Well, they can suck it up. War is hell.
Roger, sir. On our way.
New bandits in the area!
Alright. Yeah, they're toast. Yep.
Great job, Alpha 1. Looks like the sector is clear. Stand by for new orders.
I mean, it's not really clear. We got all these guys. Downloading new orders.
As you already know, we are sending scientists to the Altair system to investigate records found on Altair 4. Command hopes they will aid us in our war with the Shivans. The
This is where I'm
Rosetta
gonna
is currently
get
carrying the
really
scientists.
screwed because
It
I
will
took a
rendezvous
bomber
with 2
instead of
transports,
the
Omega 1 and Omega 2.
ship they
All 3
recommended.
ships should be arriving within a few minutes. Omega Wing will dock with the Rosetta as soon as they arrive. Oversee this personal transfer, then escort Omega 1 and Omega 2 to the jump node.
I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship. Roger, sir. On our way.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I get that they're like Hammer of Light, but like, nobody mentioned that there would be any of those guys here. Or what, should I still send like Alpha and Gamma back? I guess, Gamma 1.
Yes, sir. Leaving battle area.
Oh, well, I guess Alpha 1 is me, so...
Heads up, we have come. Rearming sequence aborted.
Whoops. Forgot I was rearming.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Engaging now, sir.
Rearming complete, sir.
That's another thing that having a cockpit would probably help with, because then there would be somewhere to have like a, I don't know, a rearm light. no, you don't.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Alright. Right, that would... I'm saying that one was not my fault. They just came in from the side and swiped me.
Heads up, we have company. Omega 1 docking. Operation ETC, 90 seconds.
Yeah, but we got our like spawn kill box set up again, so we're sitting pretty here. Can I call for reinforcements? Yes. I don't know if I lose points for that.
Heads up, we have company. Waiting order. Omega 1, docking completed. Proceeding to jump node.
Yes, sir.
Heads up! We've got visitors!
Alright. Kind of a shame this game doesn't have the like, you know, reduce your speed to a certain level to increase your turn speed. I feel like if you're gonna have this kind of like simplified X-Wing physics, that at least adds a little something extra to it. You know, just another way to get an advantage. I think we got things under control, unless they had, you know, jump in with like a billion guys right at the end here. Omega 2 docking.
Omega 2 docking completed. Proceeding to jump node.
I wonder if it gives you like a points breakdown. It probably does in the statistics after a mission. I'd like to see if like calling for reinforcements cost me. The Lucifer. Oh my god. They're just gonna show up and wreck our shit, then leave again.
Just arrived. The Lucifer is launching fighters at our transports.
I mean, I did order them to attack, but might as well do it again.
Engaging now, sir.
Just in case. Alright, now what? Is that more Shevens? Oh no, I think that's like Omega
Rosetta has safely made
leading.
it back to Terran space.
Or no, the Rosetta. Seem like they're pretty far away. Is that Omega 1? Sure is. They might be in trouble. Yeah, I do have a bomber, so I'm a lot slower than I'm supposed to be. Because, you know, they told me this mission was going to be a bombing mission.
I need to rearm. Calling in some support.
This could be a problem. They did recommend a faster ship, so that's just kind of on me, but, you know. And yeah, I can't really dogfight all that well here. Hopefully my wingmates are doing better here.
Omega here. We're taking
No,
massive
Omega's
damage.
toast. Nothing I can do about that.
Omega 1 has been destroyed.
Yeah, this ship sucks for dogfighting. All fighters. Oh, there's no thing to like protect my target. Oh, right, because I was hurting this guy. All right, well. Looks like Omega 2 is going to make it. Probably.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
All fighters, protect my target.
Roger that, sir.
What they basically were doing already. Target Omega 2, yeah. Like, by ordering them to attack the enemy, they should have been doing that in the first place, but I guess this seals the deal. I guess I don't want to get too close to the Lucifer. How far away is that? 7,000? That's pretty far. If I launch one of these... I'm gonna hurt my own shield. Oh, no. It did launch a bunch of, like, cluster missiles, though. Technically, they won't. They just won't get lured away from the defense objective. Yeah, it's true. Like me, but I'm helping here. They're all coming from here. Oh god.
Enemy wing just arrived.
It seemed a lot worse than it was.
Impressive, pilot.
Wow, this guy really wants to crash into me. I'm like trying to turn away from him. He's like, no. I was wondering what that alarm was. I guess that's, you know, an enemy is gunning for you from behind. Weird sound.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
And they sure are taking their sweet-ass time getting to the jump point. You know, they never... Seems like whenever the enemy has to do this, it doesn't take them anywhere near as long.
Heads up, we have company.
We have company. That would be a great time to order. They're already doing that. They're already defending Omega 2.
Watch your back, sir. I'm out of missiles. Calling in a support ship.
There are a lot of missiles. Am I like in range of the Lucifer? Is that the problem? Need to like get back to Omega 2. I'm actually really close to Omega 2, so yeah.
New hostiles in the area.
We sure have a lot of ships on the Lucifer that are all just sort of like coming out one by one. So I don't want to get too close, because I think maybe all those missiles were coming from the Lucifer. Well, they are, so I guess I'll follow what they're doing. Just like non-stop missiles.
We have reached the subspace node. Jumping out.
Pilots, this mission is finished. Jump back to base.
Alright, hopefully we'll make it out. Huh.
A crucial transport was lost. We hope the one that managed to get through will be adequate to recover the information from Altair 4. We relied on you to safeguard the transit of the scientists, and you were only marginally successful. We expect better in the future.
Well, give me, like,
The crew of the
better
Rosetta sends their thanks.
mission briefings in
When
the
Lucifer
future,
jumped in,
asshole.
they all but gave up hope of survival. Your squadron was able to hold off the enemy, and that is most impressive. For this, you are awarded the Commendation Medal.
No, it doesn't have any, like, you know, if the calling for reinforcements costs me any points, it doesn't mention it anywhere. Recommendation.
A crucial transport was lost. We hope
Get
the one
Rosetta.
that managed to get
Getting
through
those two
will be
transports
adequate to
out
recover
alive
the
is far more
information from
important.
Altair 4. We relied on you to safeguard the transit of the scientists, and you were only marginally successful.
There is little left for us. Little time,
Yeah, that was the last mission, but we'll watch this cutscene.
but much irony. We did discover they are not invulnerable. The destroyers that darkened our skies like a plague can be harmed. But we have no way to deliver the hurt. We have the knowledge, but not the means. And so this is our legacy. In subspace, they cannot use their shields. And into subspace, they can be tracked.
Did I ever make a DCS account?
We
Not
have
yet.
successfully extracted the records from Altair 4. They have been
Okay, so
partially...
yeah, that was the last mission of the day. Well, so is DCS one of those things where, like, you don't want to do it on Steam? You know, like Final Fantasy XIV, where it causes problems, you know, sort of removes flexibility if you get it on Steam? Or does it remain flexible? Because, you know, and also, how does DCS do on a physical hard drive, on a mechanical hard drive? I mean, it's pretty old, right, at this point, so probably doesn't require an SSD. I say this because it is insanely huge. I liking Freespace so far a lot. It's pretty good. Like, yeah, compared to, I like it a lot more than the X-Wing series. You know, it's not, I don't know, it's sort of, the combat, because of the physics, is like basically identical to X-Wing. Well, I don't know about identical, but it's the same kind of fundamentals of, like, it seems like there's no real momentum. just the way the weapons and everything are balanced, I kind of prefer Wing Commander's combat. Like, I think Wing Commander has deeper, more satisfying, at least, like, mechanically speaking, not necessarily in terms of, like, the, you know, effects and feedback. Those are all, like, insanely good in this game. But, like, I think it's great. Like, it's a lot of fun, but, like, there are aspects that other games do better. So it's not like the ultimate game that just makes the rest of the genre obsolete or anything. Oh, you want an SSD and don't use Steam. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, you can tell what they're going for with this, with the story, which is like just sort of scale and spectacle, and just, like, you know, somebody mentioned earlier, it's almost like you know, a horror game. Like, you're just, it's just, they're sort of trying to communicate the feeling of just being overwhelmed, you know, of being hunted by a vastly superior enemy. Which is, I mean, it's a pretty cool conceit to, like, hang a game around. Not, like, that's not what any of the other ones do. Certainly not, you know, TIE Fighter. Standalone only. Yeah, alright. Message received. But, yeah. Tomorrow I will play something. I haven't even decided yet. So it'll be a mystery. But yeah, thanks for watching and commenting and all that good business. It was fun. Yeah, Wing Commander Prophecy is kind of like this, but it never really, I don't know. They tried to present the aliens in that is, in a way, it's this game is kind of the same basic concept, but they did, I don't know. The enemies in that game weren't really credibly threatening the way the Shivans are in this. But yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will be back with a mystery game tomorrow. Alright, good night.